up in, I'd say 20 minutes or so, we have how to save $1,000 fast. How exciting does that sound?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, how to save $1,000 fast. So we'll do that. We'll get into the news. Tell me something good in a few minutes. But next, there's an artist that put out a song, and she was like, this song is me and my life, and it represents, who I've been. So, Amy, I'm going to come to you in a second. I'll do it too. A song, you didn't write it. I didn't write it, but that we identify with. Like, it tells our story, okay? Because this artist said, this song is my story. So I want to know your story song.
Okay.
I wonder if I could guess yours.
Well, see, right now my head is initially going to, I have lots of songs because I have different stories in my life. The one that's in my head right now is my current story.
The rest is still unwritten. Is that one?
No.
I don't know what it is. Okay, I'll try to, let me think about it. I'll see if I can guess it. Can you guess mine?
It's either Counting Crows or
It's a little
John
different.
Mayer.
It's a little different.
Oh, you're going different.
I'm not going my favorite artist. I'm going a song.
I know, but
Yeah.
I look at the television and I want to see me staring right back at me.
Yeah, that was so me 12 years old. Yeah. Okay, we'll come back in a second and we'll go over that. All right, hold on. Earlier this hour in the mailbag, we had an email where she said, hey, we have this house and we're about to move in. We put down the earnest money, but we went for the inspection and next door, 12 cops rolled up and there was some drama next door. Do we not buy the house? And I was like, buy the house. I mean, a little more due diligence into the neighborhood. And if you do that, good. But if it's like a random thing at a house, I don't think you should not move. With that being said, Colin is on in Denver. Hey, Colin, what's going on? Welcome to the show.
Good morning, studio.
Morning.
So me and my wife, we just did our final inspection on our brand new build. And as we go to look at it over the weekend, before they turn over the keys, we walk into the home, and upon walking in, there are mud prints going all the way up the stairs, and then giant mud stain leading into the furnace at the top of the stairs. So it looks like this person who is working on our furnace deliberately walked into our house with muddy boots and didn't even try to clean it up.
Or maybe they're just someone who's working on the furnace who doesn't give a crap about anything other than fixing the furnace and didn't clean on the way out. I mean, I don't know that the furnace guy is, wanting the whole house not to sell, but it just sounds like somebody going to fix something who didn't give any craps about, what else happened to the house. Like, did you still buy it? Are you still good?
Well, we're going to, we've already put down our earnest money, so that's, we're definitely buying the house, but we're trying to decide if we're going to take care of the situation in a more PC term, or if we're going to go my route and kind of crack some skulls.
Oh.
He's gonna burn. He's gonna burn the house down. If it's just mud prints, it's probably just a bad decision by somebody that was working in the house.
What if they didn't know they had mud? I mean, I guess they could eventually see the mud, and maybe they did the mud and they were like, "Oh shoot!" and then they get embarrassed. They maybe now they'll invest in those little covers they can put on their shoes that some workers wear if they come into your home. But I don't think this is head skull crackable.
I think you could say something, but I don't think it's time to crack skulls for this. If it happened again, or if there was something a little more substantial, I would understand. But mud, although the guy sounds like he has giant feet.
Yeah,
huge.
And then you have to keep in mind, like, the safety of your family. I feel like if you crack skulls over this, they know where you live, and, like, it could start a war.
Ooh, a war?
Man, all this escalated quickly.
All right, Colin, appreciate that call, man. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
All right,
Keep it PC.
See you, buddy. Yeah, PC. Hey, so we talked to Maren Morris on the show on Friday. She has a new song out called Circles Around This Town, or Circle Around This Town. Is it circle or circles? Circles, right?
Circles.
Okay.
Circles.
Here is a clip of that song.
Drove circles around this town, trying to ride circles around this town, trying to say something with meaning, something worth singing about.
So we talked to her about the song, and she's like, hey, it's basically my story. It's a very biographical song. So, Amy, what song, you didn't write it, but what song defines you? What's your close to biography song that you could have?
Well, I went with my biography of something I'm feeling at the moment that I haven't really shared.
Uh-oh.
But this is what kept coming to me, so I said, okay, I'm just going to submit this as my clip.
Go
So,
ahead.
hit it.
What is it?
All that she wants is another baby.
Oh, dear God.
What on earth?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Stop playing it.
Shut it down. Wait, you want another kid?
That's Ace of Base, all that she wants.
Yeah, we know. Like, skip ahead.
And I don't know what is happening, but I have 2 adopted children. We adopted them at 7 and 10, and I always wanted a baby, but never had a baby. My kids would like a baby. I hold my cat like a baby a lot, like every day. I bounce it and I cook with it while I'm bouncing it. So I don't know if it's that I want that the job of nurturing a little baby in my arms or another cat, maybe.
We could change that song real easy.
Yeah.
All that she wants is another kitty cat. No. It's so much easier for everybody here
If what?
if you get a kitty cat, not a baby.
Oh,
I think my prediction is if you get a baby, you leave the show.
yeah.
That would be my prediction. Yeah, she's like, yeah,
Probably.
you're right. That would be my prediction.
Right, but so something in me is yearning for something like that. So,
Have you thought about getting an Oculus too?
Nice.
You could probably get like a virtual baby, like in
Yeah.
Yeah, we have
Same
that.
thing.
Can you do that?
Yeah, sure. You get a Tamagotchi. Make sure that thing stays alive.
No. No, but in the virtual reality goggles, can you be a mom to a baby?
You can do whatever you want. You could be a mom. You could be a baby.
Oh,
I mean,
that place is. I had to turn those the communicating with others off. Like, I don't know where these people came from trying to talk to me on VR.
it's like video games.
Yeah,
It's
but,
the internet, Amy. That's where they came from. The internet.
I don't like it.
I can't believe it. Ray, play our song again. Wow, breaking news. Amy wants a baby.
Okay.
What if we had a listener that would just loan you one for a while? Like they're
I'm
going on a
sure there's
vacation.
people- yes.
They just
Yeah.
ship it over.
I'm sure I have friends that are like, okay, yeah, just for the weekend.
Or we could get you one of those that have an home ec where you have to keep it alive.
Nice.
Yes, those are great.
And, you know, you got to make sure when it cries, you wake up with it.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
feed it.
So, well, that's breaking news. And
Or
it startles me a little.
What about the fish? That didn't do it.
Is the fish even alive?
Yeah.
Be honest, is the fish
Oh
alive?
my
Is the fish
gosh,
alive?
Amy.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Don't hold that
Amy?
thought. We're going to come back to that.
Stop.
We're going to come back to that.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Ray, did you?
What?
I just think
didn't
she's
say-
giggling without an answer.
Yeah. I
Okay,
didn't say
coming up in the
anything.
news in 20 minutes, we're going to find out if Amy's fish has died.
Okay.
A lot of breaking
Because
news
if the
here.
fish dies and she wants a baby, no baby for you. We got to work our way up.
Okay.
Okay, here's my song. And what's funny about this song, and we'll play the hook first. Here is my biography of how I have felt my whole life. Here we go.
I'm gonna be somebody.
Travis Tritt, I'm gonna be somebody. The great part about this too, here you go, turn it up.
Gonna break these chains.
I'm covered in chains right now. I'm trying to break them every day. But listen to who he sings about in the song and tell me this song wasn't meant for me.
Bobby played his guitar.
Oh, Bobby.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Where it's
So insert guitar though. Bobby tells his jokes. Bobby
Sure.
talks into a microphone. All right, play it again.
he had dedication.
Start it over again because I want people to feel it here.
The Bobby part?
Yeah.
Bobby played
Bobby
his
talks into
guitar.
a microphone on the wrong side of town.
Bobby played his guitar.
Oh, yeah. On the hardest side of town.
Where it's hard for a poor boy to find the money.
Come on.
That's you.
That's it. He had dedication.
He had the heart and soul.
Somehow knew he was supposed to
born
tell jokes. Everybody. That would be mine.
Wanna be somebody.
And Amy wants a baby.
One of these days I'm gonna break these chains.
But she might have killed the fish. Ooh.
Wanna be somebody.
That's a mashup of both of our lives. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will.
Wait, so you still feel shackled?
Every day of my life.
Why is that?
But-
It will never leave me.
Really?
Well, yeah,
Of
but
course.
you started back at therapy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe you'll get.
I'm not.
Closer to
I'm not
that.
as angry about it.
Yeah.
I'm not even that angry about it, but I still feel that way. You're not born away and spend
Oh, I know.
the biggest years of your life up until like 25 and be like, you know what, I'm fixed.
Yeah.
No, I know.
But I'm good.
But you're-
Hey, I'm good. I'm itching. Hey, I'm good, man. Hey, don't worry about me, man.
We're never good, but yeah.
Well, we're about 17 minutes away
We need to find out about
because
this
we've
fish.
got to do Tell Me Something Good in a second. All about good news. But then, did Amy's fish die?
Oh my goodness.
But all I know is she stuttered, stammered, giggled, showed a little
answer.
bit of embarrassment.
Okay, but also y'all are comparing a fish to a baby.
If
And
you can't keep a fish alive, you can't keep a fish-
Eddie
No, no, no.
made me laugh because he was like, if she can't keep a fish alive, she can't keep a baby alive, or whatever he said.
17 minutes away from is the fish alive or
They're
not?
very
gosh.
different.
Exactly.
Really?
And
A
if you
fish and
can't
a
keep a fish alive,
Yeah.
no chance of the baby. All right. All right, first, let's check in with Amy because a while ago, she got a fish, and we debated on when that fish would die. It was a beta fish, and they live a long. You'd have to really kill them. You have to hold it and stab it with a knife to kill it. It's a tough fish to kill.
I mean, I guess I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh my gosh, mine died within a week." So I don't know.
You alluded earlier to the fact that you want a baby, which we were shocked by, and then we said, "Is the fish even alive?" And you started stammering like. "Duh, duh, duh, duh."
No, because I was shocked that we were comparing a baby to a fish.
Well, no,
Very
we said if you
different.
can't keep a fish alive, you can't keep a baby alive. We weren't
Right, but
caring.
that's still very different. Even if I were to have been a fish killer, I could keep a baby alive.
You don't want that.
I
as a
don't know
title.
that I would graduate
No, a
quickly
beta
to a
fish.
baby.
No. They can, if you put too much food in there, they can overeat and they explode or something.
Same thing with babies. They can overeat and explode.
Okay.
Okay, Amy, is your fish alive?
To be honest,
Yeah.
I think so.
What do you mean?
No one's checked on it in a while, huh?
No, it's
She's just now remembering she's got to feed it. Oh, no.
No, my daughter cares for it. It's in her room. And I know it's alive when the fish light is on. The thing is, she had the fish light off last night and then the fish light off this morning because I go in and before I leave, I make sure everything's good, but she doesn't like to turn the lights on. So I'm like, okay, good morning, bye. And so, don't know. But yes, the last time I checked, the fish was alive, but I don't know the last time I actually saw it.
Can you text your daughter and say, hey,
Yes.
how's the fish doing today? And that's
Okay.
all. Don't say, is it alive? Just say, hey, how's the fish doing today? The fish, it's a beta fish. Did you name it, by the way?
Victor, she did. It's her fish.
Did you guys know the alphabet, right? The alphabet in general, A, B, the old classic alphabet.
A, B, C, D,
is
yeah.
named alphabet, alpha, beta, alphabet.
Wow.
Maybe.
No.
Alphabet.
No, I didn't know that.
Little fun fact, I didn't either.
Wow.
When did you find that out?
don't know.
Yesterday?
I don't know. I was reading something, and it was like alpha, beta, and I was like, alpha, beta, A, B, alphabet. Oh,
Interesting.
yeah.
Do you know every letter the correct thing
I know
for that?
alpha, beta,
Kappa.
cougar, John 3:16.
Yeah,
All right.
I know. When I texted her. We'll see. I mean, she's at school. She's not supposed to have her phone.
Yeah, but she's trying to study.
The word alphabet comes from the first two letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha and beta. It was first used, and my mind was blown. And I'm not too good to say that I only recently learned that too. All right, let's go to the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Amy, pick the Super Bowl champion right now.
What are my choices?
Well,
Come on.
there are 14 teams that you could bet on, and I'm actually going to be your bookie. I use DraftKings, and I would encourage you to use DraftKings, but you keep getting on and then going, I don't know what to do. So you can make a $10 bet on any of these teams. I'm going to need the $10, but I can tell you what you'll win if the team wins.
Okay.
If you bet $10 and the Steelers win the Super Bowl, you win $670.
Wow.
That means they're not really
Because
favored.
they're the least favored team. So, do you have any idea of what team you would like to see win the Super Bowl?
I don't care either way, but I mean, I'm from Texas, so are the Cowboys in the mix?
Yeah.
Yes. If you bet $10 with me and the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, you will win $130.
Let's go,
Okay.
Amy.
Do they actually have a little bit of a shot this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
They do.
Tom Brady.
Now, just being
Tampa Bay
just being honest, in
Buccaneers.
week 2 of the season, I did bet the Bucs to win the Super Bowl again.
Okay.
If you bet them right now for $10, you win $85.
Right. So they're that's an easy pick.
No, it's not easy. And they're the fourth, best odd team. Mm-hmm. Who are you going with?
Out of all the, I
Packers, Chiefs, Bills, Buccaneers, Titans, Rams.
Are the Broncos in it?
No.
I like Colorado.
No. The Broncos are not in it.
No.
They just.
Do
fired
the
their
Mannings
coach.
still play?
The Mannings.
No.
Arch
Only
does. He's
one
an
of them.
11th grader in high school, I think.
The one. I know that the older
Eli
one's
Payton,
out.
no, they don't play.
Done. Okay.
The
Dang.
nephew.
I don't know. I guess I'll go with Cowboys. Let's go.
Okay, Cowboys, if you give me $10,
Okay.
I will. If the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, I will give you $130 back.
Woo!
But if they don't, I'm keeping the $10. Okay?
Congratulations, Amy. You've won
Are you getting your wallet?
$130.
How much cash do you keep?
I have $10.
Nice. Do you want to bet it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. You guys are watching it here.
Yes.
This is all for fun.
Yeah, of course.
Wait,
Yeah.
but which one
Entertainment.
was the one where I have a shot at winning $600?
The
The
Steelers.
Steelers. If you want to bet $10 more on the Steelers, you can.
Oh, I can't change my bet.
Oh, you can if you want. but I'm telling you, they probably ain't going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'll go with the Cowboys.
Okay, here it is. I have $10 here on the Cowboys. Okay, well, good luck, Amy. The top teams, the Packers are your favorite, the Chiefs second, the Bills, the Buccaneers, and the Titans are your top 5 teams.
Oh, the Titans are in it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fun.
Yes, it is. The New York Yankees are making history. They have hired a female manager at one of their minor league teams. First time they've ever hired a woman to be a manager inside their system, any major league team. So that's pretty cool. What happened to your headphones?
My whole box down here is not
Well,
working.
take your headphones out just so you can hear me then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Was
really,
I
Bobby's
yelling?
still talking.
I really
Was I
need your I really
yelling?
need your feedback here.
I know, but okay.
The Yankees are making history. They're now making even more history after hiring Rachel Balkovets as one of the managers in their minor league system.
That's cool.
She is the first female to manage an affiliated minor league team in baseball history. Pretty cool, huh?
Love that. I mean, females used to play baseball when they needed them.
That's true. You saw League of Their Own, obviously. But Tom Hanks.
Good
That's
movie.
true. Betty White had a stroke 6 days before her passing. This comes out in the news now. Betty White died from a stroke she suffered nearly a week before she passed. Betty's cause of death is listed as cerebrovascular accident, according to her death certificate, which is a loss of blood flow to part of the brain. And then she had brain tissue damage. Rest in peace, Betty White. I was looking yesterday. They've done like the early autopsy on Bob Saget. And again, they're like, we don't know what happened. There's no drug use. The only thing they found in his room were things like antihistamine. They're like, there was nothing that screams foul play or any drug use right now. He was 65, and 65 is not an age where you expect people to die.
No.
But it's also not 40, you know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm starting to feel things, and I'm 41. So I can't imagine. I don't know. I don't imagine. I don't know what happened to him. But rest in peace, Bob Saget. The Georgia Bulldogs beat the Alabama Crimson Tide last night. Big interception to kind of close the game out. Here's the clip of the final call.
And one more play for the Georgia defense. Georgia on the mountaintop. Demons be gone, and the drought is over. National champions at long last.
First national championship since 1980,
Wow.
the year before you were born.
Yep.
I'm so tired of Georgia people, though. And I know there are a lot of them are listening right now.
Travis
Why?
You can have your Atlanta Braves, or you can have your Georgia Bulldogs. Stop. You don't get both.
Well, but
You-
they
But
both
they
won
did.
this.
I know, but you
yeah.
know what? You know what it's like to be an Arkansas fan? We don't ever get anything.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. You deserve it. Congratulations. You do deserve it. It's awesome and good for you, but you shouldn't get two. Pass it around.
They have to live with the Falcons, and they're not very good. So
They will be. Don't worry.
What sport is that?
It's football.
Football. Yeah. Even the Hawks kind of suck.
Right.
All right. And today, speaking of Arkansas, Mike D passed this to me. It's National Arkansas Day.
So are we
Nobody
gonna get
cares
some,
at all.
Hey, Bones, there's that.
So
Yeah.
are we going to get some Arkansas fun facts?
Top 5 most famous people.
Okay.
Billy Bob Thornton, number 5. Scottie Pippen, number 4.
Oh, cool.
Glenn Campbell, number 3.
Nice.
The Rhinestone Cowboy. Bill Clinton, number 2, and Johnny Cash, number 1.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Wow. Johnny Cash beats out a president.
And the flames went
Are those
Yeah.
in order of like popularity?
I didn't make the list.
I know.
I don't know why it was picked that way.
Hey, Bones, at some point, you can probably take that Billy Bob Thornton spot, right? Like, at some...
Whoa.
Yes, I can.
right.
I hope so. Mustard.
For those that don't know, that's Sling Blade. And
Yeah.
that was an excellent impression of Billy Bob Thornton. I don't know. Billy Bob Thornton's also in 1883 a little bit with Tim McGraw, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
he is.
So him and I are jockeying for it
Okay,
right
maybe
now.
not then.
He probably moved back up in the power rankings. Al Green also makes the notable
wow.
list. Mike, where was this list? But really?
Come on.
Yeah, Al Green. And guess who came in at number 7? Me. But
Really?
I got to
number
jump Al
7?
Green, though, before I jump.
that's tough.
What?
Wow. That's good. There's got to be more people from Arkansas.
No, I think it ends with me.
and at 7.
Is that it, Ray? Okay. That's the news. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Okay, this is Alyssa in Louisiana who is on the phone right now. Alyssa, thank you for calling the show. What would you like to say?
Good morning, studio.
Morning.
I was just calling because me and my son listen to you every day on the way to his school in the car line, and he's always asking if we can call you guys. And we just heard that Amy's daughter's fish's name is Victor, and my son's name is Victor, and he just got super excited. So we thought we'd take a shot and call in and see if we can get you guys on the phone. So
Well,
we're super excited.
I'm glad that your son Victor is alive and thriving, having a great day at school. Amy's fish, TBD.
Yeah. Oh, let me see if my daughter texted me back.
Thank you, Alyssa. Hope you guys have an awesome day.
Thank you so much.
All right, you guys can call us if you want. 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. Sonic Drive-In Studio on Music Row.
It's the Bobby Bones Show.
Over on my Instagram at Mr. Bobby Bones, I've been doing little facts that'll blow your mind, and I've been doing 90s TV shows. And did you know I did Family Matters yesterday with Steve Urkel? Did you know they only brought him in for one episode, one time, and that was it?
Oh,
And he
no.
nailed it.
Well, his character was written so funny that they were like, wait, the audience just erupted over this
Wow.
guy. And then they started to bring him back little by little, and then he became the center of that show, and the other actors started to be very resentful of him.
Oh.
Because it wasn't his show. Urkel was the neighbor that was just coming in for a little bit of comedy relief once. So I talked about that. The theme song that you hear on the show wasn't the original theme song. I played the original one. So you can go check it out, Mr. Bobby Bones on my Instagram if you want to see that.
That's weird. I never picked up on any weird vibe or on-screen chemistry that they would be annoyed by him.
Would you have at age 9?
Even now, they're actors, so they're probably like really good at hiding that.
Yeah. Coming up in a second, how to save $1,000 fast. Not slow. That's a different segment.
Oh.
How to save $1,000 fast. We will talk about that coming up in a minute. I got to give credit to Amy. She found this article. It's how to save $1,000 fast.
Well, and I got to give credit to Rachel Cruz because she's the one that posted it. And there's like 20 things on there. So you can go to her Instagram if you want to see the full list. But there was some on there where I was like, oh, I think I'm going to implement some of these changes.
And we were talking about saving money or getting out of debt because Eddie, in over 2 years' time, maybe 3 years, got himself out of $20,000, $30,000 worth of debt.
Major debt, yes.
By just shutting everything down.
Yeah, just cutting corners, man. I mean, you don't realize how much money you spent on just certain things. So when you cut that out, you're like, wow, I saved a lot.
All right, what's on the list?
Okay, so buying energy efficient light bulbs.
What does that save, a nickel?
Well, over time, I think it adds up.
But that's not fast.
Okay.
It's like
well,
the most
I
boring
told
one.
you there's a list of 20.
Okay, give me, because that ain't fast. You're buying, okay.
Well, but ahead of that would be like cutting out non-essentials, making a budget.
Yeah, you should read me the bold ones.
Okay. Brew your own coffee.
That's huge.
Well, I guess if you go to Starbucks a lot, is that what that's
Yes,
saying?
because like instantly, or wherever you're buying coffee out, like if you just start making it maybe even the night before and have your pot of coffee and you're good to go.
I feel like I'm pretty lucky that I don't like coffee, so I don't blow a lot of money at Starbucks.
What about your wife? Because my wife goes every day.
She doesn't as much anymore, and she makes her own coffee sometimes.
So that's good.
Yeah, but when we travel, if we're road tripping, we'll stop at Starbucks. I just hate the taste of coffee, and if I'm hurting, I'll have an espresso shot and a tea, or I'll have just take an espresso right down the gullet sometimes. Oh, it's just the worst taste. How people can enjoy that taste. To me, it is a bad taste. But some people don't like mustard, and that's crazy to me because mustard
I don't like it.
is so good.
It's fine.
All right, what else?
Implement a 24-hour rule before any big purchase.
What's that mean?
Well, so if you're looking to buy something, big could be relative to you, but whatever the expense is, don't do it right away. Like sit on it for 24 hours and make sure this is something you truly need.
Like if you really wanted to get energy efficient light bulbs,
That's not a big purchase.
you're like, I don't know. Let's come back tomorrow. All right, what else?
When you're eating out at restaurants, order water. Like that's it. You never order tea or drinks or anything. Like for the whole table, your family, order water only.
Only let them have water?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, it adds up.
For sure. But don't tell them until they order. No, we'll only have waters. All right, what else?
I guess some
we mostly just drink water anyway.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Well, some people drink, or maybe they get an alcoholic beverage,
that really
and then
gets it
like
high.
if you were to make a glass of wine or a drink at home, you're paying like way more out at a restaurant. Like some grocery stores offer gift cards like Kroger, and then you can use the points that you get for gas if that grocery store has a gas station. So just implementing that into your life. Selling kids clothes at consignment stores, which that's something as a parent, your kids grow out of clothes and then you just donate them, which is obviously a good option. But if you're looking to get some income, there's kids consignment stores and you can drop it off and then you get a call one day like, hey, you have a check to pick up.
Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah. Like you drop it off, they sell it, they take a cut, and then they call you and say, hey, you got $50 to come by and pick up because we sold all this stuff.
I just always assumed it was like a pawn shop, which in my day, a lot of stuff was getting pawned. And it's like, hey, I'll give you $5 for that. You're like, $5? This is every Hootie and the Blowfish CD that's ever existed. Why can't I get a little more? But they only pay you if they sell it.
Yeah, and they have adult consignment stores too. And then I guess after a certain amount of time, then they'll just end up donating it for you. So at least it's out of your house and off your hands, but it's sitting in a store. And if they sell it, you get a cut.
Okay.
Stick to your grocery list, which that's huge. And for me, I need to start just even making a grocery list because I kind of just go in and I'm like, oh yeah, this.
Supermarket sweep?
Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, this. So like make a list and stick to it. Don't let yourself deviate. And then go through subscriptions that you have and cancel anything that you are not using, which I feel like that's another big one because so many times we sign up for things and then don't use it.
I signed up for one of those plans. They say every month they send you a new energy efficient light bulb.
Okay, hater.
And a new one comes every month, but I got to get out of that. That program has gotten me in a lot of trouble.
It's not working.
Also, another thing that adds up, especially for girls, is sometimes like nails, hair, and then for men maybe, and I guess I'm stereotyping here, but the lawn work, you don't have to hire it out, do it yourself, and cleaning around the house.
Okay.
Not going to do that?
Well, Bobby, your yard is like big. Could you imagine Bobby out there mowing?
No.
Yes, I could have many years ago.
Well, you mowed
I'm gone.
lawns.
I'm gone too much. But Dan Smyers from Dan and Shay, he's out there mowing.
He likes it, though,
I bet
right?
the day it snowed, he's out there.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Amy. Thank you, Rachel Cruz. We appreciate that. This is Jimmy Allen and Brad Paisley. Freedom was a highway. Would love to hear from you guys. What do you got to say? We'll take it. Questions, comments, 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-BOBBY. Thank you, guys.
Bone Show.
You know the Avengers?
Yeah.
Not personally, but you know them.
Oh, yeah.
You watch Hawkeye on Disney Plus?
Yes, we watched it.
Okay, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
Hawkeye. The Hurt Locker. I mean,
Yeah.
good actor, right? You know how old he is?
No.
How old?
42?
That's what I thought.
Really?
He's 51.
He is?
And I say to Eddie and Mike, and I said, hey, who knew he was that old? And Mike goes, I can see it in his eyes. He's old. And it's like, yeah, man, he's old.
He looks 60 to me.
But by the way,
60? Calm down. There's no way he looks 60.
by the way, 60 is not old.
No, not at all.
60 is old
Yeah.
compared to what we think of of an Avenger. I couldn't believe he's 51. That guy holds youthfulness in a jar.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's the oldest Avenger, right? Then?
Robert
Robert
Downey
Jr.
Jr.
Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, he's 91. They all are. Robert Downey Jr. is 56. Who do you think the youngest Avenger is?
The girl, Brie Larson.
Is Tom Holland an Avenger? Spider-Man, 25.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, he's 25 years old. So, but yeah, Jeremy Renner. Love his work.
Love his
I
award.
can't believe you guys 51.
Is
That's
Hawkeye
awesome.
done, or is there
gives-
more episodes coming?
I would assume there would be a season 2, but I'm not sure.
No.
But I
It seems
really
like
enjoyed
there
that
was
on Disney Plus.
There wasn't that many episodes, though.
Maybe 7.
Yeah.
He has another show that's out now, and it's on Paramount Plus. It's called like Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh, yeah.
Is
which
that
I haven't
good?
started yet,
I'm
but I
gonna-
looked at the Rotten Tomatoes, and the user review was like 86%, but the critics was like 23%. But you know who produces it? The guy that does Yellowstone, Taylor Sheridan.
Oh.
That's where I've seen the ads. And Coach Taylor is in it
Mm-hmm.
from Friday Night Lights.
Anyone watch Mayor of Kingstown?
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, and I'm watching the
Station 11.
Station 11 on HBO, and it's okay. But someone's like, well, you should read the book then. Well, if I don't like the show, I ain't reading the book. What are you talking? No, I'm not going even deeper into it. I may end up liking it, but it's a slow burn.
I'm in. I'm keeping going.
Yeah, we'll finish it. We're 5 episodes in. About Mayor of Kingstown. If anybody has seen that, you can tweet me up. Let me know if it's good or not. Back in a second. Here's what we're gonna do. Somebody on this show is having dinner. Okay, and you're having their food, little bite to eat. The server comes up and says, "Hey, I'd like to give you this." The server was paid $100 to give something to a member of this show.
Interesting.
And we'll debate if it's creepy or not. Okay?
Okay.
That's next. Got a couple people on the phones that want to say something. We were talking about how to save money. Rachel Cruz put out this list of how to save $1,000 fast. Pretty practical, somewhat difficult, but that's the name of the game if you want to save money. It ain't supposed to be easy. Here is Kelsey in Auburn, Alabama. Kelsey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Tell me what you think here.
So, me and my husband just bought some land, and we are trying to save money for a house. So, I've been doing meal planning instead of trying to go out to eat a lot. And so, one thing I've learned is if you just go to the store and buy the meat and put it in the refrigerator instead of freezing it, then it helps you get rid of it a lot faster.
Because you're on a tick, 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 tick clock.
Yeah.
For me, I would be like, I'll get it tomorrow. And then all of a sudden it's green. And I'm like, I can't eat it now. But yes, I agree. If you get the meat and you must eat it, you probably eat it. Were you going to say something?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm like, oh, wow. I normally have it in the fridge. And then when I look at the expiration date, if it's that day, that's when I throw it in the freezer. I'm like, throw it in the freezer. Let's go out.
You save it just in time.
Yeah.
Just by the nick of time, she saved the meat.
I'm like the opposite of her, but that's not, if I'm trying to save money, I need to not be.
Hey, Kelsey, we appreciate that call. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye. Dee in Washington, D.C.'s called. And Amy mentioned earlier in the show she wants a baby. And we were like, what? And then we asked, is the fish even alive? And Amy's like, I don't know. Did your daughter text back?
Let me see. I kind of hope not. She's supposed to be in school. You know what I'm saying?
Her daughter thinks it's a test.
Yeah.
She has her phone, but she's like, I don't think I should respond.
She hasn't replied.
Nothing? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Dee, what's going on?
Hey, morning, studio.
Morning.
So I just have to come to Amy's defense, okay? Because fish and children are very different. I don't know how many fish have not survived my household, but I've successfully stayed married and to the same man for 31 years, and I've raised 2 children and 4 guinea pigs.
But lost some fish.
Okay.
Well, that's because fish aren't a priority. And you know what? All life is to me.
Oh, I love that, Bones.
So let's just leave it there.
That's great.
Our only point was Amy had really made it a priority to make sure this fish lives
And
because
it
there's
is,
money on the line.
It is fine. I
You
just
think?
was telling y'all I haven't seen it with my own eyes for, I don't know, 40 hours or so.
That tank's probably empty with like He-Man in it at this point. Okay, hey, thank you, Dee. Have a great day. He-Man.
Hey, have a great day.
No one has those anymore.
But He-Man's back on Netflix.
Oh, is it He-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Kevin Smith, I believe.
Cool.
Okay, I do want to talk about this. I'm going to bring Abby, our phone screener, over to the microphone. Abby, you are eating dinner. Where did this happen to you?
I was at a sports bar in
what?
Nashville.
Oh, in Nashville?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're at a sports bar in Nashville. Are you by yourself?
No, so I'm with a group of like KU fans. We were watching the games.
Kentucky basketball?
Kansas.
Oh,
Kansas.
Sorry.
Kentucky. Kansas. Yeah,
Okay,
Kansas basketball.
I'm telling you, the K goes right to Kentucky in my mind. Okay.
That's okay.
So you were watching the Kansas basketball game.
Mhm.
You're with a bunch of girls.
Yes.
What happens to
and
you?
guys. So like 2 tables away, I saw a group sit down and they were like all in golf shirts. And it was 4 guys and 1 girl. And I could only see like one of them. And I would say he was like in his 50s. I mean, that's how I would describe him. So I went to the bathroom, and then it was that guy. And he was just like, hey, are you a KU fan? And started talking. He's like,
KU fans talk funny.
he was like, can I buy you a drink? And I was like, oh, that's okay. I'm good. Thank you, though. And he was like, well, my friend thinks you're cute at our table. If you want to just come say hi later. And I was like, okay. So anyway, I went back to my table, and we could see each other the whole time. So he was like, hey, come on over.
The friend or the bathroom
No,
guy?
that guy, the bathroom guy.
Got it.
Yeah, so it was always him. So I did go over because I'm just nice. I like to talk to people. I don't really care. And so we just talked, whatever. And when I went back to watch the game and he sent over a White Claw to me, that guy, the bathroom guy, he's like in his 50s, okay?
Wait,
And
yes. Does he look like Jeremy Renner? Because if so, we
Yeah.
can probably subtract
Well,
some.
Abby should clarify her age right now for people.
I'm 31.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
A little bit of a difference. And so he kept trying to get me to come over the whole time.
It sounds like the bathroom guy liked you.
That's what I'm saying. He said his friend. Nope, the friend. There was no friend that was interested. He just said that so I would come over.
Okay.
And then he kept calling my name the whole game, and I was kind of getting annoyed because I'm like, I'm trying to watch the game.
What celebrity
You know?
do you look most like? I need to picture
Oh
this
my
guy.
gosh, I can't even describe anyone. There's no one I've ever seen like him.
What? No one?
No.
Ever?
Like,
That is a hard game sometimes.
No, it's not. I
though.
can describe anybody by a celebrity, even if it's not even that close.
Really?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Anybody. Okay,
Serious?
so he keeps calling you over. You don't go over.
No, I was just kind of done. I was like, sorry, I'm trying to watch the game. And then they were starting to leave, and so I was excited. So I was like, now I can, focus on that. And my server came over and taps me on the back, and he's like, here, that guy over there gave me $100 to hand this to you, and it was his number.
Oh, I see a picture of it here now.
Like that guy, the bathroom guy,
Let's see what
paid
area
my
code this
server.
Yeah, $100. I wonder if the server probably done it for 10 or free, right? A good tip.
Wouldn't he do it for free?
I would think so. He paid the server. How do you know it's $100?
Well, the server told me. He was like, he gave me $100.
And so, did you call the guy?
No, I did not. No.
Are we going to do it now?
No.
Okay,
I'm not
no,
calling him. But he's from New York.
Oh.
Well, at least his area code
Yeah,
is.
his area code's from. Yeah. So you have no interest in this guy?
Oh, no, I never did.
What's up with the move though of like my friend likes you and that's really
weird.
him?
I thought that was very
That
strange.
seems like not something a 50-year-old would say, but
Yeah. So no love connection?
Oh, no.
But it sounds like he came, saw you, pursued you. Like that's happening.
Sure.
They don't all have to be love connections.
That's true. But no, that was just kind of weird. I was like, why didn't he just come over and
Okay,
hand
if
this
he would have
number?
done that, any chance you'd have called him?
No.
Oh.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're trying to impress someone or trying to get their attention, I don't think handing $100 to the server.
What if he would have handed you his number and $100?
Oh, handed me?
Yeah.
Come on.
Now we're talking,
No,
right?
no.
Right?
I'm kidding.
Okay,
but
so
it
you're
was
not
weird.
you're not calling him,
Mm-mm.
but it was a
Nope.
weird experience.
Very strange.
Do you think he knew you from the radio show?
No.
Okay,
I
so
really
you don't
don't.
think he's gonna hear this and it's gonna be Firefighter Part 2.
Oh my. Well, no.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing your story with us, Abby.
Mhm.
The trials and tribulations of single Abby.
Yeah.
But
Seriously.
this makes me
Yeah.
think of one of those scenarios, Bobby, where you've said that sometimes a guy is creepy if you're not into him, but that also
Absolutely.
can be romantic.
He is a
if you're
good-looking
like,
guy. That's be the most romantic story ever. She's going on a date with him next
Right.
week.
It's
Yeah.
like
What
if
was
she
the
was
problem?
attracted to
yeah,
him.
he was 50. Is that the
The
problem?
problem was she wasn't attracted to him.
And
it
he
could be
was-
for his age, could be for he doesn't look like a human being. Apparently he had 3 arms. I don't know what happened, but he doesn't look like any human ever.
well, and it
Okay.
sounds like he was obnoxious.
Was he
Yes.
obnoxious?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, him calling my name across the bar the whole game. I was really trying to watch the game. And like talk to my friends.
I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, Abby.
That's fine.
We'll chalk this up to another loss, but there's a lot of losses before that first big win.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Okay. Thank you, Abby. Well, calls if you got them. We'll take them. 877-77-BOBBY.